What's going on, guys? So you can see today we're coming to you from Animal Kingdom. See that in the background there. And today, the goal of today's video is to do PinQuest. I've been wanting to do PinQuest for a little while, so that's what we're going to do today. Now we'll warn you guys, it is about $80 to do the whole thing. You got to buy the starter lanyard and the starter kit so you can actually go on the scavenger hunt. But you are getting pins throughout your adventure. You're not just paying for the scavenger hunt itself. So it's actually really cool. So today we're going to check that out, and maybe you can decide if it's worth it and if you want to do it with your family or not. Because I've been wanting to do it for a while, so maybe I can help you guys out in the process. So, but anyways, you can see the Animal Kingdom sign behind me, and if we go over this way, you can see the gorgeous tree they got here. Pretty awesome. But I think it's time to head into Animal Kingdom and get this PinQuest underway. Alright guys, so I have gotten the starter kit and the first clue, even though it says clue number 2, so maybe I started in the wrong location, but it's okay, it's all the same. So I'm going to open this up and we'll take a look at what we've got. Alright guys, so we have gotten the starter kit here. You get this map, which is really awesome, just a neat souvenir by itself. I did purchase, this is separate, this was $10 by itself, and the starter kit comes with the lanyard, the medallion, the little pouch, and the map. That's your starter kit. That cost $15, I believe. And then it was $10 for the clue card, so it would be $25, but I got an annual pass discount, so it was $21 for all of this to get started. So what you do basically is you go off these clue cards that you get, and you got to find the correct answer, and you will scratch off whichever answer is the correct one. There's no penalties, you know, you're paying for it, so you're definitely going to get your pins regardless, but you want to try to have a little bit of fun. Sorry about the show going on in the background, but I've already got everything laid out here. So what you do is you find out the clue, which is what we're getting ready to go do, and then you look on your map for the right clue, and once you do all that, once you find the right clue, you'll be able to find the right cast member, and they will give you a stamp, and they will also give you your pin, because you when you purchase the clue card, you really are just purchasing the pin, and you're trying to find it. So anyways, pretty cool. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go try to find this first clue that I got here, and then go get my first pin. So let's go see what we can do. Alright guys, before I start looking for this first clue I got, I did want to mention that the Discovery Trading Company here, this is where I got the first pin started. As soon as you walk in, you can come over straight down the straight entrance here and just come right in here. They have them right in the pin section, so you can get started right there. And in order to get your first clue, that'll be behind the counter at the purchase, you know, where you go to purchase the starter kit. So just want to try to help you guys out as much as I can. So what we're going to do is we're going to head over and try to find this first clue, and then we'll see what we can see. Alright guys, so I think I've got the first clue figured out. It said to come in the great room here in the gift shop and the traders, and look in the east corner, look for the symbol, which you can see that's an elephant, and that was the correct answer. So let's head outside and take a look at the pin and see what else we can see. Let me find a good place to set up with some decent light, and I'll show you guys what I've got. Alright guys, so you can see here, I did get the first clue right, which was elephant, so very cool. And then what you do is you just go up to the cashier in that same room, and they'll have the pins behind the counter. You can see there, looks like I got Baloo with a dragonfly, which is really neat. Pretty cool. That is the first pin. So they traded, there was a ticket that they tore off at the bottom of this clue card, and then they give you the pin. And then what they also do is you turn it around and you get your stamp. So see, I got the stamp there in number 4. So very cool. So now what is the goal to do is to take my medallion here and figure out where we need to go next. So let's do it. I'll be right back, and once I figured out what we need to do. Alright guys, so you take your little medallion and you put it over, and you see these little arrows. There's little arrows on the top. You have to line your medallion up with the arrows. You just line them up with the pin that you just received. If I can get it lined up right. And you can see that we need to go to, well crap, just water dripped on my paper, but anyways, you can see in the little holes there, we need to go to F2. So once you find F2, you go on your map here. Can't believe I just got water dripped on it, but anyways, we need to go to F, and then the coordinate 2. So it looks like we need to head over into Pandora. So let's do that. Go see what we can see. As we head into Pandora, I just wanted to mention too, the cast members are very helpful with this. If you're struggling or it's kids doing it, don't be afraid to ask the cast members for help. They're very helpful. You're not alone. It's just supposed to be a bit of fun. So just wanted to let you guys know that too. Alright guys, so we are here in Pandora, here in the Wind Traders gift shop. That's where you pick up your clue. You can see here we got the clue number 3, which tells you to look around the bead bar and figure out how many banshees there are. And you can see the bead bar right here in the middle. And if you count them, there's actually 9 banshees, and the guy at the counter told me to add 2 because 2 flew out the door. So there's 11 banshees supposed to be here, and that's the answer. So I got that, got the pin, if it'll focus. Let me see if I can get focus here, because I want to show you guys. Come on camera, you're right there. There you go. Super awesome pin. Alright, so let's go outside, figure out where we need to go next, and then we'll keep on questing. Alright guys, so we got the pin, and since it's kind of hard for me to do it with one hand, I went ahead and got it. The letters were C2 on the pin with the, like I said, you use your little medallion, and you just line those corners up. Let me get you a better picture of that. You just line this, you line this point up with the point that's on your medallion, that's on your pin, and that'll give you the two little holes will give you the number. This one was C2, so we need to head over to Africa. So I'm gonna take my pin map and clues, and we're gonna go get the next clue over in Africa. Alright guys, so the next location was the Mombasa marketplace, and the clue was what year was the house built that this marketplace is in, which is the Makubwa. I'm trying to say the Makubwa house. And if you come right over here next to the main entrance here, you can see it was built in 1781 and it was restored in 1992. A little theming going on there, but that was the answer to the clue, 1781. And I'm gonna go sit at this table over here so I can show you guys the pin and the next location on the map. Let's go sit over here and we'll figure it out. Alright guys, so I found a table I can be a little bit more secure. Here's the pin. You can see it's got symbol on it. Super cool. And using the decoder, the next clue was F4. So if we, you can see, I just want to show you real quick too. So I've got 3 of the stamps now. Very neat. This was the stamp for Africa. This was the stamp for Pandora, and then this was the stamp at the front entrance Traders. So I got 3 stamps so far. But if we turn the map over and we go to F, go over to 4, it looks like we need to head over into the Wilderness Explorer area. I have a feeling that's where that's at the very beginning of the park, so we need to head back to there. And I think that's where the clue number 1 was supposed to be, but we'll see. So we're going to head back up there so we can get the next clue, and we'll be moving on. Anyway, so that was clue number 4. Of course, if you don't want any spoilers, you can skip ahead, but I'm just making this video to try to help you guys out a little bit. So yeah, pretty cool. So let's head up to the front and get the next clue. Alright guys, so I made the first mistake. I knew that when I got clue number 2 I had started at the wrong place. But that's okay, it don't really matter. It doesn't matter, well it does matter, let me explain. You can see I got Russell, the pin I really wanted, so it's just super awesome. But the clue was where the animal, it was outside the registers at the gift shop, which was the turtle. And let me grab the stuff real quick so I can walk over and show you guys. If you walk, I'll explain this in a second, but if you walk into the gift shop right outside the park, you can see there's little turtles all around the registers. So that is the clue, and that's the answer. Let's go sit back down on the bench. So yeah, the first mistake I made, I started at the wrong place. If you want to come do the PinQuest, do it in order. I like to do things in order, but I messed up this time. Just come to the gift shop, the outpost, right out here. I think it's called the Outpost Shop. It's right out here, right in front of where the security is here at Animal Kingdom. You just come right out here and start here, because this is where clue number 1 will be. So don't start at clue number 2 like I did. Anyways, it's all good though. I got 4 of my stamps, and then I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to. All right, I'm gonna cut it here because I don't. It's hard to read these with the little encoder with one hand. So let's read this, and then I'll be right back with you. All right, guys. Something's a little weird. Of course, the Russell pin was telling me to go to the clue number 2, and then I got all the way to Africa. But Africa is, when I read it with the decoder, it keeps saying E4. But if you go E4, or F4, excuse me, if you go to F4, it takes you to the entrance. So that's where we just got the Russell pin. So that's the whole reason I'm kind of confused. I think the next place we got to go is Asia, and then of course we have Dino Land. So if they're out of order, I'm sorry. I'm kind of confused as to why the Simba pin is telling me F4. There might be something going on there, but anyways, we got the Russell pin here from the front. So if you want to start your PinQuest, make sure that you start here, so that way you don't have to leave the park, because I got to get my bag checked again. But I wanted to keep doing them as much in order as I can. So anyways, let's head over to Asia, and then we'll see if we got the right clue or not. Alright guys, we're back in the park now. Like I said, don't make the same mistake I did and start out there, because you know, you gotta go through security again and whatnot. So got 4 pins now. We're going to get the last 2. I believe the next stop's Asia. We'll see. I don't know if maybe like the pins I got were misprinted, or I'm just not reading it correctly, but I think it's Asia. So we're gonna head over there and see if we can figure out how to get the next clue. Anyways, having a lot of fun so far. I love this kind of stuff. If you've seen my video on the pirate adventure in Magic Kingdom, I really like that, especially because it was free. But here you're actually getting pins and a lanyard and stuff, so it's a little different. Anyways, we are headed over to Asia, and hopefully we can find these last 2 pins and then get our completer pin. And looking forward to it all. Having really having a lot of fun with this PinQuest. Alright guys, see you in Asia. Alright guys, so I made it to Asia, and it's in the, if you're wondering where you can get the clue at, it's in the gift shop here, the bazaar, right at the exit of Expedition Everest. So yes, clue number 5, I'm back on track. So let's find out what we need to find. Alright guys, clue number 5 said to search for the headdress that's on top of the Yeti inside the bazaar and figure out which of these is not on it. So you go up here into the shop, you can see the Yeti Now I'm not gonna really be able to show you guys, but that is the little top of the headdress there. You can see the little sticks, and they have little drawings on them, and you just pick which one you want to do. And yeah, the hidden Mickey was not on there, so I got it right again. I'm trying to go perfect here. I don't want to. I'd like to keep the other two scratched. You know, there's 3 answers. I want to get the right answer on each one of them. Pretty cool. So clue number 5 is done. Let me go find a place to sit down, and I'll show you guys the pin, and then we'll look at the map too. All right, guys, got the map back out. You can see right here, got my stamp for Expedition Everest. Really cool little mountain. And here's the pin. Very sweet pin with the Yeti on it. So cool. And then we, so the clue was F5. So if we go to F, go over to 5, we can see we got to go into Dinoland. I think it's the main gift shop there in Dinoland. We're gonna go into that, get our last clue, and then we'll get our completer pin. So let's go do that. Anyways, very cool. Like I said, having a ton of fun with this. I actually really enjoy this kind of stuff. So let's head over to Dinoland. Alright guys, so we're in the Dinoland gift shop. The clue says to find Chester and Hester picture and figure out how old the mammoth tooth is right next to the picture. So you can see the picture of the tooth right here, and then the mammoth tooth is right over here. It's kind of hard to see, but it's 1.5 million years. And you can see clue number 6 right there, and we got it right. So I went 6 for 6. Pretty awesome. Now this location didn't have the completer pin, so I'm gonna have to go to another location and get the completer pin. But clue number 6 is all finished. So let me open up the map and show you guys. Actually, I think I'm gonna go get the completer pin so I can show you everything at once. But I do want to show you the pin. Pretty darn cool. It's Pluto holding a bone there. So that was the pin for Dinoland. But yeah, we're gonna head over back to the main traders so I can get the completer pin, and then I'll be right back with you guys to show you all the stuff together. Alright guys, there it is. This is everything. There's all 6 pins. And then I just went and picked the completer pin up. Very cool. I think with the annual pass discount, I ended up saving about 20 bucks, which is really good. So I'm really happy about that. So if you don't have annual pass, make sure you put aside at least $80 to get this done. You can see I have all my stamps there. These are the 6 stamps you get, and then this is the completer stamp. And like I said, here's all the cards. You can see I got 6 out of 6. Pretty cool. I'm happy about that. And then like I said, the starter kit comes with the map, the little decoder medallion, the pouch you can keep everything in, and then you get the lanyard. Give you one last look at the pins there. Super fun. I absolutely love it. I really hope it does well because I'd love to see more of these. You know, guys, you guys know I love my pins. Super awesome. Just a great time. Highly recommended. Like I said, a little expensive, but I think it was worth it. I think it was worth every bit. Like I said, you're paying for it, but you are getting, you know, you're not just paying for nothing. You are getting, you know, actual stuff here. So it's very cool. All right, guys. Now, when you complete, on the back of each of the pins is a letter, and you have it on the back of each of the regular pins is a letter, and you have to unscramble those to come up with the clue word. I'm not going to give it away in the video. If you need that, I'll put it in the description. I'll put it down there so that way I'm not spoiling it for everybody. But yeah, that'll be the last thing you have to do, and then you can tell them the secret tell them the secret word, and you can get your completer pin. One thing I want to say is each of the gift shops that each of these are available in, you can get a completer pin at either one of them. Now the one in Dinoland, Chester's and Hester's, was actually out of them. So yeah, so I had to come over here to the traders here, the main trader building here in front of the front park, you know, right where the tree is, and get my completer pin. But they should be available at every location that is available that participates in the PinQuest. So anyways, guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. I know I sure enjoyed doing it, putting it together. PinQuest, Disney, let's bring some more out, because I think this is a lot of fun. Maybe lower the price a little bit. I don't know though. The pins are really nice quality, so $10 a pin ain't bad. And then $15 to get started on the starter kit, and then it's $5 for the last pin there. So let me flip the camera around here. That is going to do it for here at PinQuest, here at Animal Kingdom 2018. Really enjoyed it. Just a solid all-around experience. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, you can follow me on Instagram at Daily Theme Park Photos. You can also follow along on Coaster Nerds on Facebook. We do all kinds of park coverage in the United States and the UK. So just check us out on there if you want to keep up with news in the industry. Like I said, guys, had a ton of fun doing this. I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, I know I really enjoyed doing the video. It was a lot of fun doing this. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day.